Hello everyone, Akwaaba. Na uhu te sen, minim se uhu ye. Thank you all very much for your patience since we've not been meeting these days. But hey, we are here to continue from where we left off. So today we're going to look at the simple past tense. The simple past tense, I've named this lesson as the simple past tense 1. Okay? Let's look at what simple past tense means. The simple past is used to talk about completed actions that happened at a fixed time in the past. To form a simple past with regular verbs in English, we simply add ed to most of the verbs. Some just d, some ied. For example, play becomes played, save becomes saved, and cry becomes cried in the English language. In Chi, simple past is twem kabia. To make the simple past in Chi, we add e or to the verb if it ends with e or u. And the rest of the verbs in Chi, we just add a or to make the simple past tense. Let's look at some verbs in Chi that end with e or u. To eat. To eat is di or didi. The simple past of eat is ate, right? And ate in Chi is di or didi or die or didi. Okay? Di or didi ends with e. So we add e or to it to get our simple past. To jump in Chi is hri. Jump, hri. Simple past of jump is jumped, right? In Chi, jumped is hri or hri. Because hri ends with e, we add e or to it. To cry in Chi is su. Simple past of cry is cried, right? Cried in Chi is sui, sui or suye. Because su ends with u, we add e or to it to get our simple past. So su is the present, sui or suye is the past. Now let's look at some of the rest of the verbs, the ones that don't end with e or u. Let's see the verb to go. To go in Chi is ko. Ko. Simple past of go is went. In Chi, went is koi or koye. Ko ends with o, so its past will be koi or koye. We add e or to the verb ko to get our past koi or koye. To sleep in Chi is da. Simple past of sleep is slept. Slept in Chi is die or die. Da ends with a and not e or u. So we add e or to the verb da to get die or die. To drink in Chi is nom. Nom. Simple past of drink is drunk. Drunk in Chi is nome or nomye. Nome, nomye. So you see, we add e or e to nom to get our past. To push in Chi is pia. Pia. To push, pia. Push in the simple past is pushed. Pushed in Chi is piai or piaye. So we've added e or e to pia to get our simple past as piai or piaye. Now, when the simple past is followed by an object or something, then we ignore this a rule and just prolong the last letter of the verb. Okay? Let's give examples to make it clearer. I went. In Chi will be mekoi or mekoye. I went to Kumasi will be meko Kumasi. You will realize that because Kumasi comes after the verb, we just prolong the o. Okay, let's look at another example. Kofi slept. Kofi slept will be Kofi die or Kofi die. But Kofi slept early becomes Kofi da ntem. Kofi da ntem. So you see, sleep is da. Its past will be die or die. But when it's followed by an object or something, we just prolong the a. So it's da intem. Okay, let's look at another example. I ate. I ate will be midi or midi or mididi. I ate the food will be midi aduane no. Midi aduane no. We cannot add e to it. We just prolong the last letter of the verb. Now, I would like to say medase to everybody that has followed me, that has watched my videos, and even are still subscribers, even though there was a very big gap in our lessons. I do appreciate you all. Thank you all very much. But if you haven't subscribed and you are here, please do subscribe and join us. Thank you so much. So today, we've realized that to change a verb to the simple past in Chi, we look at the last letter of the verb. If the verb ends with e or u, we add e or e to it. And the rest of the verbs, we add e or e. So we know that bu, that's to break, will be bui or buye. Because bu ends with u, so we add e or e to it. Da, to sleep, will be die or die, because da ends with a. It falls under the rest of the verbs. So we add a or e to it. Looking at the last letter has got to do with when writing, because when speaking, to me, they all sound the same. Just look at da, die or die, ko, koi, koye, hri, hri or hri. We've also learned that if the verb has an object or anything after it, then we just prolong the last letter. So I slept will be medai or medai, but I slept early becomes medantem. Okay? Well, we've come to the end of this lesson. Please do share, because sharing is caring. Thank you all for coming to class. Yebeshie bio dasende. X-ray, you are dismissed.